changes.
What's up? Welcome back to the RockstarFlipper YouTube channel, everybody. It is Friday, May 17th, 2019, and this video is pretty important because it seems like recently a lot of brands and manufacturers have been getting really harsh on eBay with their takedown notices, their Vero claims, and a lot of people don't know what Vero is, and a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions and myths on exactly how Vero claims work, how they're supposed to work, how the process goes, etc. So what is a Vero? The Vero is short basically for the trademark owner. That means they are the owner of the product, the manufacturer, the name. For example, Nike Incorporated. Nike is the Vero owner of that name, Nike. They own it, they can tell you what to do with it, what not to do with it. That is how products get gated on Amazon. Gated means restricted, you can't sell it. And on eBay, they don't exactly work the same way, but they do similar things as far as taking your items down after they've been listed. There are a list of notorious companies that take items down on eBay almost instantly. And I'm gonna go over those list of companies at the end of this video. But in the meantime, I wanna go over a couple of myths, a couple of misconceptions about Vero, and a lot of people are gonna comment down in the comment section below that I'm wrong and they're right, and let me explain this to you. 3 reasons why anybody who goes against what I say in this video is absolutely giving you bad information. There is never a time where I will claim to be an expert on something unless I'm absolutely positively 100% sure, especially legal matters and things of this nature. Now, I'm not a lawyer and I cannot give you legal advice. However, I can tell you what I'm about to tell you. I have sat in the offices of some of the largest IP and trademark lawyers in this country, lawyers that get paid $10 million a month. Let me repeat that, $10 million a month, $100 million a year lawyers. I have sat in their offices for hours on end. I have sat in the chambers of a federal trademark and IP judge in the Central District Court of Florida that has handled some of the largest Fortune 100 company trademark cases. I have been sued for millions of dollars over a trademark case, which I had to pay to get my way out of. I paid a lawyer a lot of money in order to escape that lawsuit in a reasonable manner. Now, it's a closed, sealed case. I can't discuss it. I can't discuss what happened. And what you will Google about me on the internet is not exactly what happened because they're not allowed to say what happened. But with that said, I guarantee I have more experience in this matter than anybody else that can make a YouTube video unless they are a lawyer or they have been in the same position as me. So with that said, here are the myths and misconceptions about Vero that you may hear. They are not required to go through eBay or Amazon or any platform to sue you. They can send it directly to you. In other words, they can buy an item off of your eBay store, get your information, get your address, and Monday morning you will wake up to a cease and desist letter or a lawsuit at your doorstep or from a process server. There are no process of procedures that they have to follow. They are free to do as they please. In fact, they don't have to send you a cease and desist letter. That is a courtesy. They can sue you from minute 1, second 1, step 1 if they don't like the way your shirt fits you. Period. They don't need a reason. The first sale doctrine does not give you the right to resell anything that you want. What is the first sale doctrine? The first sale doctrine says that once you buy an item, especially once it's onto a secondhand market, you have the right to resell and do as you please with it. And that's sort of correct. You can resell the item. The problem is, and I'll give you a perfect example here, if you buy a used empty Grey Goose bottle, forget about the liquor laws for a minute, let's just say you're selling this as a collectible empty bottle, this one's empty, I collect them. You have the right to resell this as a collectible bottle. Let's say somebody wants to take this and make shot glasses or cups out of it or whatever, and they want to buy it from you, great. But Grey Goose says no. And you say, well, it's a used bottle, I can do what I want with it. Okay, fantastic, you can sell it all you want. What you don't have permission to do is use our logo. You can't use our logos or our name. So, Casey's gonna go on and go, whoop, I'm gonna list my used bottle. Oh, well, how am I gonna take photos of it? I can't use their logo. And how am I gonna title it or list it because I can't use their name? What do I do? So I can't post pictures, so there's that. And I can't type Grey Goose. I could type used bottle, but no one can see what it looks like because there's no pictures because I can't take a picture of it. That's how they stop you. It's called an IP trademark infringement lawsuit. And the law says that you don't have the right to use their name or their logo or anything of their trademark IP intellectual property without their permission. So while they can't stop you from selling the bottle, they can stop you from using all of that. And that's enough to shut you down. Hence, what the Vero program is and why you will get takedown notices on eBay. Okay, next, if you receive a takedown notice, if a company sends you a notice through eBay messages or through the mail or any other way, email or otherwise, it is very important that you take it seriously. You remove the listing if it hasn't already been removed. In most cases, it's taken down because remember, sometimes they don't go through eBay, they go right to you. So it's up to you to go take it down and do not relist it. Now, there are cases where competition or scammers or Chinese or liars will tell you that they are Grey Goose Incorporated just to get rid of you as competition, and that happens. But you better be sure, because if it is legitimately Grey Goose's legal team or their representatives, and you ignore them, count on a lawsuit showing up at your door. Now, why does any of this matter? Oh, well, they don't have the right. I'll fight them and win. You're right. Fight them. Feel free. First, make sure you have $100,000 in the bank to hire the lawyer that's going to fight that IP trademark lawsuit. I spent $57,000 in 12 months and never stepped foot in a court. Never even stepped foot inside of the actual hearing rooms. I got to talk to lawyers, I got to talk to judges, I got to go in their chambers, in their offices. We never made it to a mediation or court date, and I spent $57,000 on a lawyer to get nowhere. You cannot afford to fight them. I can't, you can't, pretty much nobody listening to this video can afford to fight them. If somebody tells you to remove their products, remove their products and move on. Besides, what are you selling, 2 shirts a day, 2 shirts a week, 2 shirts a month? How much money are you making off of that product? Oh, well, I bought a Rosetta Stone CD for $5. I'm gonna sell it for $50. They're not gonna stop me. Oh my God, you're gonna make a whole $30? Tell you what, when that $30 is worth that 50, 60, 100,000 to fight them, let me know. Now, if your entire business is based on shipping and receiving 10,000 bottles, empty bottles of Grey Goose and selling them every month and you're making 100 grand a month, well, that might be worth you investing some money and fighting them for the first sale doctrine right to resell. You're still not guaranteed to win, mind you. But unless you're making tens of thousands of dollars a month, I wouldn't even fathom fighting some of these companies. They're entirely too big. If they get to the point where they have a legal staff and a lawyer on staff, on team, in-house, whatever it is, on retainer to send you a notice and take down items, you can be assured that they have tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars to crush you. Keep that in mind. All right, so on to the important part. What are the known, notorious brands that you should be aware of and avoid? The other myth. If it does not appear on eBay's Vero list, that does not mean you are safe. There are plenty of companies that are not on the Vero list because they're not required to go on the Vero list. That's just a courtesy. If they want to sue you or take down your items and they're not on that list, they absolutely can. All they have to do is contact eBay or contact you directly. They don't need eBay's permission to sue you. Trust me. So just because you don't see it on the Vero list doesn't mean it's safe. And if it is on the Vero list, some of those companies don't even really come after you. So ignore the Vero list, honestly. It's completely worthless to me. So some people are going to ask in the comments, so how do I know what's safe to sell? Pretty much everything is safe to sell. There are a few exceptions. There's about 10 that I know right off the top of my head, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. So let's go over these 10 items that I'm absolutely, positively, 100% sure you should absolutely never, 1,000,000% sell no matter what. Let's go. All right, so the number one product that you absolutely positively never ever should list anywhere local or on eBay, Amazon, or elsewhere is Rosetta Stone. They are notorious. They do not want anyone selling their product other than Rosetta Stone. There are 575 results for Rosetta Stone active. Think about how popular Rosetta Stone is. That means they are absolutely taking down listings left and right, or there would be thousands of Rosetta Stones Also, if you look at this very first one, there's a top-rated seller who has sold 4,349 copies at $100 a piece. $100 a piece. So there you go. That's what, $434,000 worth of Rosetta Stones in the last, I don't know, 90 days. And it says Rosetta Stone authorized retailer. This guy is allowed, and it's why he hasn't been taken down. This guy right here has not been hit yet, or possibly isn't authorized. But look, as you scroll down, authorized, authorized. Look, all authorized, authorized. All these people, and then there's some that are not. And Rosetta Stone, I'm sure, gets to them. They get to a lot of them. The headset microphone, probably not allowed either, if I had to guess. Look, most of these listings are from that authorized retailer. 50%, 75% of them are from the authorized reseller. A lot of people probably don't even know. Like, what if you're just an everyday person, you jump on here and you sell your Rosetta Stone and you don't know the rules? I mean, that's crazy. They're going to hammer you over it. So that is, like, by and far one of the worst things you can list is Rosetta Stone. Number 2 is P90X. This is P90X Insanity, P90X, the complete DVD. You name it, P90X is absolutely a no-go. They will destroy you. Now, one of the reasons why these two items are banned is they are software. They are DVD media, and this is DVD video. This is software and video, and that is IP, trademark, and electronic copyright. You can't sell their stuff without their permission. On top of the whole infringement and, sellers, first sale doctrine and things like that, there's so many reasons they can block you. The third one, which is kind of a 3A, is Beachbody. This is owned, the same company owns Beachbody and P90X. So the P90 Beachbody, if it's individual and it doesn't say P90 on it, you still cannot sell it. Beachbody by Shaun T will come after you hardcore. The fourth one is Wallet Ninja. Now, they have an exclusive patent on this 18-in-1 multi-tool, which is like a bottle opener, can opener, screwdrivers, a ruler, a nail puller, letter opener, the whole thing. It's very, very cheap, okay? These are only worth $7 or $8 a pop. But the Wallet Ninja, the company, will come after you like nobody's business. So be very, very careful. Again, this one has 174 listings. It should absolutely have more listings than that. Okay, so that's number 4. Number 5 is Blue Parrot headsets. These are Bluetooth noise canceling trucker and headsets for everyday users. They're not necessarily super expensive. These things brand new are 30, 40, 50 bucks up to, there's some more expensive ones. This Blue Parrot B250 XT is like an $80 pair. They sold 2,000 of them. This is probably direct from Blue Parrot, the phone parrot, so you'd have to check this out. But this is a company notorious. We know this because we bought some of these, not on purpose. We bought some pallets back in the day. It may have been from Radio Shack or Amazon warehouse pallets, but we bought them, and we got like maybe 6 or 8 pairs. We listed them. Blue Parrot hammered us on them, and we took them down, never listed them again. And somebody else that bought pallets similar to us called us and said, hey, have you ever done any business with Blue Parrot? We said, no, we only bought their stuff on a pallet, and we listed it. And they notified us that they had received a cease and desist lawsuit threat from Blue Parrot. And we said, yeah, we got a letter asking us to take them down. And he goes, yeah, I got that too. And I ignored them. And boom, lawsuit in the mail. So it's a good thing we did not ignore them and we took them down. And we ended up just trashing them. We threw them in a box and chucked them in a dumpster. I mean, there was nothing we could do. Perfectly good, 6, 8 pairs of Bluetooth. We were going to donate them, but we didn't want somebody else, to go to a Goodwill and buy them and get a lawsuit against them because they took them home and sold them on eBay. So Blue Parrot headsets, be very careful. We all know Velcro. Velcro is a word. It's actually trademarked brand of items that, the patent says 2 sticky things together. So if you're going to sell something that has Velcro on it, you want to use hook and, they say hook and loop or latch. A couple different phrases and words that you can say to get around using the word Velcro. It's very much trademarked. Same story with the word onesie. Onesie is owned by Gerber, and you don't have the rights to use the word onesie on anything non-Gerber, and even on Gerber unless they give you permission. So you want to use the word one-piece snap shirt or one-piece suit, one-piece pajama, anything but the word onesie. Now, these people are putting onesie in it as well. And see, so this one's Gerber, but look at this one. They put one SI9. Look, they switched it instead of that. Stitch outfit, cosplay, no onesie. All right, so that's number what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 8 is going to be the North Face brand new. If you have used North Face, you should be perfectly fine. But brand new North Face merchandise is getting a ton of messages if you're not an authorized seller to brand new North Face. Either sell it as used or don't sell it brand new. This is going to come as a shock to a lot of people watching this video, but the North Face is very strict about people that buy and sell their merchandise, especially brand new stuff. Okay. And I don't know how to pronounce number 9. I'm going to butcher it, but it's Melaleuca. Is that the company name? They're a multi-level marketing company, pyramid company, MLM, whatever you want to call them. They do things like oils and skin therapies and essentials, tea trees. You guys can see Plant Guru. You guys can see some of the products here that they have. Renew is probably one of their bigger ones. It's an intensive skin therapy moisturizing lotion. Not necessarily overly expensive, a little pricey. Like this 20-ounce one is up for $37 and change total, so it can be a little bit pricey. But like these tea tree oils, they're a little pricey. I use tea tree as a shampoo that I get, and that shampoo is pretty expensive, but tea tree is definitely not the cheapest thing on the block. Anyways, Melaleuca will absolutely sue you, suspend you, and come after you. Most multi-level marketing companies will. Things like Herbalife, there's a couple other ones. Somebody might want to help me. Some of the pills, those energy pills, tons of companies that will get you with that multi-level marketing distributor thing. Even LuLaRoe, if you are a distributor, you can't resell their stuff on eBay. If you're not a distributor, go for it. And especially now, hate LuLaRoe. All right, number 10, the last one is OtterBox, brand new. If you are selling a brand new OtterBox, you are violating their warranty and their rights, kind of like the warranty that North Face offers. But OtterBox is similar. If you have used ones, by all means, but they really, really will come after you on the brand new ones. Now, they're not as terrible as some of the other companies, but I have had, there's 240,000 OtterBoxes up with the word new in it. But I have had OtterBox send me a message once over one. I had a bunch of used ones and a brand new one. They sent me the message and said, we see that you're selling OtterBox. Your used listings are okay. Please take down the brand new one. So I did. And that was a warning. And I know somebody else that had some big issues with OtterBox. They bought a liquidation pallet of 500 OtterBoxes for like $3 a piece. At the time, they were worth about 25 bucks new. So they listed them all, and OtterBox sent them multiple notifications and letters, and they took them all down and ended up selling them elsewhere. But, yeah, so that was OtterBox. Just be very careful of brand new OtterBoxes. So those are 10 items that you should never, ever sell on any platform, eBay, Amazon, local even, because they do troll the local pages. And the other problem is if you get caught and you take them down, you will be flagged. So don't relist them. And also, don't try to fight them in a lawsuit. All of these companies I've listed here, with the exception of maybe one of them, but really all of them are multi-million, 100 million, billion-dollar companies. So be very, very careful when you're listing. If anybody sends you a takedown notice, take it down. Investigate, research, make sure it's really them, and if it is, don't list their items again. If you have any to add to this list, please do it in the comment section. I appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel for more videos like this that will help protect your account, help keep you safe on eBay and selling, and help you to make more money. Thank you guys as always. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next time.